Divine greetings and gratitude, everyone. If y'all are new here, my name is Nuna. I am the witch, author, and poet of Magic of Eden. Welcome to your new spiritual safe haven. And if y'all are returning, hey family, welcome back to our sacred garden. I'm always honored, excited, and elated to be in your presence. Today we are going to be doing a pick a card reading, and I already have them laid out here. And as you can see, these cards are faced up. I wanted to let you know that although I don't plan on this reading being very long, I've already got all the cards in their piles. I want to say that this message is timeless and that I'm going to allow Spirit to speak through me to you guys into whatever situation may be arising for you now. I actually am filming this before the full moon in Libra, so that I think that this reading is definitely in divine timing. So I'm pretty sure that whatever is coming through right now or in this moment, and by the time I post it, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be in alignment with whatever you guys got going on for the full moon in Libra. Now, I want to say this too, is that although this is meant to be a quick reading, I want to set the intention that no matter who you are, where you are, or no matter what time it is, that it reaches you in the most perfectly divine timing, and that you receive everything that you need and that you discard what you do not need. Also, I am being guided to let you know that if you choose pile number 1, it may bleed into pile number 2. And if you choose pile number 2, it may bleed into pile number 3. And if you chose pile number 3 or card number 3, it may bleed into pile number 4. I feel like for whatever reason, all of these piles are going to weave and bleed into the other, and then it'll come all the way back around. And what I mean by that is that if you chose pile number 4 or card number 4, then more than likely you may feel called to go back to pile number 3, pile number 2, pile number 1. For whatever reason, it all feels like it's a part of the same life, even though they're different chapters. That's what it kind of feels like. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause for a moment and allow you all to choose your piles. I want you to take a deep breath, choose whatever resonates, and make sure that you are not choosing what colors you like or anything like that, but that you are allowing your spirit to speak through you, that you're allowing your intuition to come through you before you choose your piles. You may be called not to choose anyone at all, and I know that I'm rambling, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to pause and let you choose your pile now. Alright, if you chose pile or card number 1, this is your reading. And I just wanted to say that I'm glad that you chose to come here today or this evening. And I don't want to prolong this, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Wow, that's so interesting that when I sat down, or when I sat back down, because I had to get up and go, and then I came back. And once I sat down and I started speaking about like this being your reading, the incense smoke started to come directly towards me, because I have incense over here to my left. And it actually came right towards me. So I feel like this could definitely be a sign that someone is looking for some kind of answer, or they're kind of like questioning something like, okay, what is it that I'm supposed to do? Where am I going? What is happening in my life right now? What is exactly, like, where is Spirit leading me? And I feel like there's someone who is asking a bunch of questions, who's trying to find answers. And for whatever reason, the fact that you have Vision Quest here, this does make me feel like someone needs to quiet themselves so that they can hear more. And I feel like you may be in a space where solitude is needed. You may be in a space where there's like a lot of noise going on. You may have like a really busy house, like a really busy home. I'm hearing like dishes clinking and clanking and whatnot. I'm seeing someone like wash and dry like a wine bottle and things like that, or it was like a busy night, or like a busy night with dinner with the family and whatnot. And for whatever reason, like whatever happened like at that space or at that time has you kind of questioning things like, is this right for me? Or you may have like gone out to dinner with someone or with like a group of people, and you sat there and were just like, I don't think that this is the group for me. Like, why do I not feel like I'm a part of this group anymore? Like, what is, like, there's so many changes happening. Like, what is going on? It almost kind of feels like someone is stepping into a new identity, and it's happening almost kind of out of nowhere for some people. It's like, I don't feel anywhere near what I used to be. And the more that I sit around these people or in this family, the more I feel distant, the more I feel disconnected, the more I feel discombobulated, the more I feel confused. And it almost kind of feels like someone is like, I just need time alone. That way I can figure my own things out, because I know that I'm changing, but I don't know exactly, what spirit is trying to tell me. Like, I know that I need to go. I know that I need to be alone, but I don't know exactly what the answer is. And for whatever reason, there's this need for balance. And I feel that the way that spirit is guiding you to balance yourself is to be in your own space, is to be in your own, like in your own private. I don't know why I'm hearing like a private sector, but it's being in your own private. I'm hearing like the word canoe, and like someone's like going like canoeing, and I'm seeing like, I'm getting a vision of like someone going down a waterfall. But it's so interesting because even though they're like going down this waterfall, it's interesting because the canoe is actually like, it's not tipping over or flipping everywhere. It's just going straight down to where the base of the canoe meets the water. And it's so interesting because what I'm seeing right now is like a rainbow. So you may actually be guided to go towards pile number 2 or deck or card number 2 when you're done with this reading. But I do feel like you are definitely being called somewhere, and this is a new quest or a new time for you to figure out and allow that, not even just figure out, but allow the answers to come to you. If anything, what I feel like is that there's like this Ten of Swords energy where it's like, okay, this is what used to be, but I'm allowing the sun to come up. There's a new sunrise, and I know that this is like a new beginning for me. But in order for me to get this new beginning, or not to get the new beginning, but in order for me to embrace this new beginning and to embrace this quest, I must first answer the call. I must first open my eyes. I must first close my eyes for some people and go inward, because honestly, the voyage or the quest is really an internal one, more so than it is external. And I feel like you've been more than likely someone who was constantly in the external, and now you're called to go inward. It's bringing me to the Hermit, where it's like, I know that there's some type of medicine that I need, but in order for me to receive that medicine, I must go inwards. I must go into the dark, because I know that the call is coming from within me. Okay, that's what I'm picking up from this vision quest here. I feel like this is you understanding that you may have so many questions, but Spirit is answering them to you. Just spend a little bit more time in meditation. That definitely is bringing me to the Temperance, but just spend time in meditation. And I feel like this is definitely one of those things where you are journeying and you are entering into a new life, and it's long awaited. Okay, now you do have 7 of Swords here. You also have Curandera of Air. Ooh, interesting. Adelita of Fire. Okay. And then you also have here, you have Refuge. That is so interesting. Okay. And you have Truth, Raven Spirit. Oh, wow. You have Trust the Great Mystery. That's interesting, because this Trust the Great Mystery definitely gives me the Great Mystery vibes. I feel like you should probably listen to all the other piles too. And then you have Dolphin Spirit, This and That Are True. So there definitely is this need for truth here, right? And what I'm feeling as the images are, I'm going to let the images speak to me more than I will the name of the cards. And I'm going to allow that to happen, because I feel like whatever this is, it's gonna come through regardless. So basically, what I'm feeling is that for some people, this place that they're in right now may not feel like a sanctuary anymore. It may feel like there's something that is going on in this space where they're called to kind of question. And I almost kind of feel like with the 7 of Swords here, it's like, look, I know that there's more. I know that I need a peace of mind, because this right here is not really it for me. I need to go forth into something else, into something different, because I know that there is more than here. And I feel like someone is reliant on their logic, and they're reliant on this what is more rational. But I feel like Spirit is saying is that as smart as you are, as intelligent as you are someone who can get to the bottom of the truth no matter how hard it is, right? You're someone that is used to using their intellect to get through things. You're used to using your wits, your smarts. But this time Spirit is saying is that I really want you to trust in your power, and I really want you to trust in your discernment, and I really want you to trust in your intuition, because you are on this journey where you are constantly questioning the things and the people that are around you. And the reason why you're doing that is because you know that there's something that is not either being said, or you know that there's something more than what meets the eye. Like, that's what I'm hearing. What I also do here is that you're leveling up in your ability to think and to discern, and because of that, you know that this is one of those journeys where you're gonna have to start allowing yourself to trust what is going on, to trust your internal and to not judge it. I don't know why with this curandera of air, it's coming up as, to me, for whatever reason, it's coming up as judgment, but it's also coming up as like, okay, I need to protect. And Spirit is saying is like, you can protect yourself and that's good. But at the same time, I want you to understand that there is an inner working that is happening throughout this vision, like throughout this quest, right? And I feel that you are someone who also has been getting a lot of prophetic visions, a lot of dreams, and you're trying to make sense of things. And you're trying to make everything make sense. You're trying to put it into this puzzle. You're trying to put the puzzle pieces together. You're trying to figure out, like, crack the code, it's like a Rubik's Cube. I'm seeing someone like do a Rubik's Cube, but it's like, it has so many squares to it. You're trying to figure it out. Like, your hands are moving like a lot. And it's like, that's how your mind works. Your mind moves quickly. And you're used to it being that way, but there's something that is off about it. And the reason why there's something off is because your spirit, your intuition is trying to come through to tell you, hey, we need to go. Hey, there's something else, but you're not going to find it via logic. If you will allow yourself to tune out of logic for a little while, then you'll understand that there's so many things that go missing, or that are overlooked, if you will. Now, what I'm also feeling is that I just heard Spirit say it's in the works. Like, there is something that is in the works here. And I feel like even though you may not see everything, even though you may not be able to perceive everything, it doesn't mean that it's wrong. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't go for that. It just means that it's one of those things where you'll find out along the way, or you'll find it when you get there. Spirit is saying to you that you are going to find out when you get there. Trust the journey, trust yourself, but also your intellect has gotten you very far. Trust in your intellect, but also allow the intuitive aspect to flow through as you're maneuvering throughout this process and this next step in your life. What I do feel here is that there is a sense of water that is missing, and I say that because you have whale spirit here and you have dolphin spirit, beautiful mammals. What I feel is that this and that are true. What this means is that this could be true, that could be true, but what does your intuition tell you? Right? What is your inner, like, what is the inner aspect of you? What does your divine feminine tell you? And I feel like with this well spirit, trust the great mystery, I feel like this, what I'm hearing is the word wisdom. It's like there's so much wisdom that you will find along the way. And I'm hearing like the word treacherous. For someone, they may have been in a space in their life where they constantly felt like things were just always just so negative. They may be someone, I'm hearing like Capricorn energy. It's like this energy where it's like, they're very smart, but their outlook on life, they can be very cynical. Like, I don't know why cynicism is like coming through, if that's even a word, but it's being cynical. Like, someone is very cynical. I don't know why I'm hearing Spirit say trust in the unknown, but also go deeper. I just heard the word mastery. I feel like you should work with rosemary. For whatever reason, I'm thinking I really feel like you should work with rosemary, and you could also work with eucalyptus right now. These are different plant medicines. Work with eucalyptus to give you a peace of mind and to help you with clarity. And also work with rosemary as a form of, like, I don't know why I'm hearing like medication, but also for like protection. But the way that Spirit wants you to work with it is that Spirit wants you to work with the actual bunch, like the actual fresh bunches. And Spirit is saying, I want you to place them in a bowl, and I want you to put them under a full moon and let them sit. Put like a piece of, if you're afraid of like gnats or like whatever getting into the water, put a piece of cheesecloth over it and let it sit under like in a window, and like let the moonlight hit the water. Let it sit overnight. And allow that water to be infused with that plant, right? For some of you, you may be called to actually wash and pray and, break apart it, in the water, and constantly submerge it and bathe it and baptize the herbs in the water. You may be called to do it that way. Either way it goes, whichever way you feel called to do it, or you may even feel called to awaken the herbs by burning tobacco smoke and waking them up and chanting and praying and saying your hymns over the herbs and whatnot, because you want to wake up the herbs, you want to awaken the spirits, and you want to thank the spirits that are in those herbs, and you want to let them know that they will be used in this magical working. And once you do that, then you submerge them into the water, you baptize them, and you allow their essence to be infused in the living water. When you're using the water, make sure that Spirit is saying is that the water is alive. Use spring water or alkaline water, and you can do a mixture. You can also add other stuff to it if you want to. Once the essence of the herbs are in the water, are mixed into the water, you can then add your other stuff, like your other essential oils if you want to. You can add, eggshell powder if you want. I mean, whatever you want to do with that water, it's up to you. But Spirit is saying is that it wants you to use the actual live plant itself, okay? And there's so much magic in that, because when you're using these plants, they can help you and give you information to help you not only find the truth, but to also surrender and give you like a sense of like clarity. Give you a sense of clarity. One of the reasons why I like to use rosemary, for when I do like to burn rosemary, it's one of those, it's like a master plant. Like, I don't know why when rosemary talks to me, it doesn't say that it's a master, but I feel the mastery in it, because whenever I converse with rosemary, I always get the sense of like peace, but also it gives me like this sense of like structure, and it gives me this sense of like spiritual discernment and spiritual protection. Whenever I talk to rosemary, I get those. If you guys want to know more about things like that, like the things that I hear from plants, let me know that in the comments. But anyway, I want to go ahead and continue. You also do have cayenne here. So this lets me know that with this adelita of fire, to me, this is use more so learning how to do your workings and like you learning magic. You're going to learn these things along the way. You're going to learn these things along the way. Also, there may be a guide showing up to help you and give you information that you can study with, that you can study from to help you along the way. What this looks like, this guide could be a friend, this guide could be a father figure, a mother figure, whoever, right? It could be a cousin, whoever. This figure is helping you throughout this time to remind you that you're not alone and that you don't have to figure it out by yourself, okay? There's refuge in this, and that along the way you will find safety. And not only that, safety is all around you, right? Safety will always be all around you. And I feel that no matter what, this vision quest is always going to lead to the ultimate truth. Remember, sometimes truth may be found in the depths and the shadows and the dark. It doesn't make it evil. It just means that it may be time for you to pull from these darker places. It's not evil. It's not bad. It's your divine feminine. You may be called to pull wisdom from your divine feminine now. Okay? I hope this reading made sense. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. This is going to be it for pile number 1. We're going to go ahead and go into pile number 2. If there's anything that you need from me, please feel free to visit me online at CassandraTurner.com. I do not sell any ritual items. I offer them, and then you guys give me donations for that, and then whatever donations are received it's given to the church. So anyway, there's a reason why I'm speaking that way. I'll let you guys know more about that in another video. Anyway, thank you so much for spending time with me here today. If there's nothing else, I would like to also invite you to visit me over at Magical Eden on Instagram, and make sure that you subscribe, because I do plan on doing a lot more videos. I plan on being more consistent, and I just want to show up for you guys. So thank you all for tuning in. I love you, and I'll catch you in my next video. All right, if you chose pile number 2 or card number 2, you have answered the call. Earlier today when I was shuffling your cards, because these piles have been out for probably the last couple of hours or so, and I'm going to take a quick sip of my tea real fast. Doesn't my tea look like coffee? It's tea though. It's really dark. I've brewed this tea at least like 3 times. Anyway, so basically what I'm feeling is that with this answer the call, you probably are coming from pile number 1. And this was the card for pile number 1. So you may be called to go back and listen to that. This answering the call, this looks like you know that there is something that you should be doing. Like, you know that there is something that you have been called to do, and this is your green light. Spirit is saying this is your green light. Let's just say, for example, if you've already spent time in solitude, if you've already been to yourself, if you've already been asking those questions, now it's time to answer the call. This reminds me of someone, I just heard it's a brighter day. Like, this is a brighter day. And this was the brighter day that you've needed, that you've been wanting. I feel like someone was in a state of depression. I feel like someone was lost. I'm hearing the word dream walker. But they were like lost in this space. Like, they were lost in this space. I'm hearing like the Milky Way. So I'm seeing the Milky Way galaxy, and someone was like trying to trace their steps throughout the Milky Way. And like this, okay, hear me out. This feels like someone like left an imprint. And it's so interesting because in my third eye, I'm seeing the Milky Way, but I'm seeing a rainbow like going like across like this along the Milky Way. And this is so beautiful to me. And I'm also seeing like the northern lights is what I'm seeing. There's so much, okay, so there's so much beauty that is around you. Like there's this like fluorescence, there's this aura. Like the earth has an aura, the cosmos has several auras, like, right? I feel like someone is awakening to the fact that not only can they see auras, but as a result of them answering the call, they're able to see and they're able to tune more into their gifts and their talents, and they're understanding that the things that they went through prior to before, not only were they leaving like imprints along this Milky Way or in the universe, they're awakening to these different things. They're awakening to themselves. They're awakening to this higher power. They're allowing themselves to be guided along the way. Someone felt lost. They were losing themselves. They looked to the stars, astrology, to try to find their way. And as soon as they were about to give up, Spirit said, I need you to answer the call. While you were upset or depressed or angry, I was knocking at your door. I was waiting for you. I was not trying to force my way in. I was only waiting for you to answer, because I knew eventually that once you picked your head up and you looked up to the sky, that you would hear me calling and that you would finally answer. And so Spirit is saying is that I have left you a map in the stars. I need you to go to that because it's going to guide you. I want you to remember to look to the stars because it's going to guide you. Your ancestors are star people. Like, I'm hearing that, yes, like your ancestors are star people. You definitely could be someone who's a star seed. You come from a very distant galaxy. You don't feel like you're from this world. You feel like you're from beyond. You are from beyond. You are definitely from beyond. You're not from here. Does that make sense? I don't know why, but I feel like a lot of us are from the beyond. But I mean, when you think about it, everyone is from the beyond, but not everyone is awakened to that. You are awakened to the fact that you are not from here. You are from the great beyond. Like, that is what Spirit is saying. It's like you're from the great beyond. And when you answer this call, everything that you've been wanting to know about yourself, all the questions that you've been asking yourself, all the things that you felt were missing, the pieces are being put together right now. All you have to do is answer. That is what Spirit is saying. I just need you to answer the call because I'm going to answer all of your questions. I don't know why, but I'm hearing the words like be obedient. Like, be obedient. You have to, I just heard Spirit say to marry the journey, to marry the mystery, to marry yourself to, or commit yourself to this thing. Like, when you commit yourself to this, you will find so much more, but you must first answer the call. This is your green light. Okay? This is your green light. Okay, so you have four of air, which is lavender, and then you have the hanged one. Oh my god, and then you have the 9 of fire. Okay. Let's move this tea. You know what? No, I'm gonna keep it right there. Let's move this out, actually. There we go. So you have the 4 of swords, you have the hangman, you also have the nine of wands here. You have Wizard of the Woods focus. You have prosperity. Oh, truth transcends illusions, and then life is speeding up. All right, so the way that I'm feeling right now is, again, the same way that I did this in pile number 1. I'm going to do this in pile number 2. I'm feeling the need to let the images itself speak to me versus just the names of the cards, okay? And this allows my intuition to play. It allows my intuition to roam free without feeling too structured, okay? And I know that the sun is going down right now. Once it goes down fully, I'll turn the light on if I have to. So someone needs to back off a little bit. Like, someone needs to back off of something, and someone is needing this. Someone is wanting peace. Like, they're wanting to feel at peace or at home. They're wanting to feel like everything is okay. They're tired of putting up this wall. They're tired of fighting. They're tired of feeling like they have to hold this all, to themselves. They feel burdened with something. They feel like they're wanting to get out of this. Like, they're wanting to let go. They're wanting to purge. They're wanting to scream. They're wanting to just let it all out. And they're wanting spirit to answer the call. That's so funny, because it's like, even though spirit is saying, I'm waiting for you to answer the call, it's like you want spirit to answer the call, because you yourself have been pouring out, crying out, yelling out, Spirit, I need you. Spirit, I need help. Help me. I'm in this space. I need clarity. I need rest. I'm so tired. Right? I don't know why this is bringing me to someone who's like postpartum. I'm feeling my own chest, well, my breast, I feel them swelling right now. And this is bringing me to like motherhood. It's like when you have a baby and then you want everything to be perfect. You want it to be the best that it can be. But someone's like, I'm just so tired. I'm overworked. I'm stressed. I need help. Someone was battling with some kind of depression or something. And they're just like, what is beyond this? Like, I can't, like, I feel like I'm in despair right now. Your power plant right now is lavender. And the reason why I say that is because lavender does help to calm the mind, but it also brings clarity. If you want, you can actually mix lavender with mint or peppermint, or you can also mix it with eucalyptus. That is a powerhouse of just allowing yourself to just immerse and just calm and just calmness. I'm not even saying chamomile right now, but if you may be called to work with chamomile, I also want to say lang lang, because lang lang does help to uplift the spirit, and it does help you to feel a lot better. It does. It really is like uplifting. It's like when you open up a shade, like open up the blinds. Eucalyptus is like that opening of the blinds, if you will. It's like that hit of sunlight, but it feels so good. Vitamin D. Someone also needs vitamin D. Someone needs like some type of juice. I'm seeing papaya. Like, you may want to eat papaya for whatever reason. There's like this womb. Someone needs womb healing, or they may need to heal like the gut region, like the gut area. So I'm seeing ginger. What I feel also is that right now you may be in a space where you may feel overwhelmed because there's so many things happening for you right now. For others of you, once you start to actually pace yourself and allow yourself to surrender to this, allow yourself to just keep your hands out and not try to control everything, you'll then see that things are going to start falling into place. For whatever reason, I feel like, if anything, Spirit is wanting you to but Spirit is helping you now to not calm your mind, but for you to ease yourself as the chaos reveals itself. Because in this realm of chaos, there are so many things that you can use to help you along the way. But Spirit is saying, that I don't want you to constantly try to control everything. You can only control you, and you know that. But if you know that, then why do you feel like you're having so much trouble? I keep hearing someone say, I need help. I need help. Please don't hiss at me, okay? Please don't hiss at me. Help is on the way, okay? Help is on the way. Help is here. Like, help is here. You have to be open to allowing someone to help you. Some of you are used to doing things by yourself. You are used to being the only one on your team. Spirit is saying is that if you answer the call, then you can allow people in. You can allow people in to help you, to cut things out. Do what you can do, show up and do what you can do, and let us do what we can do. And you have to be okay with that, because if you're not, then you're going to struggle. And we don't want you to struggle. So if you are wanting to go and to answer this call and to allow yourself to enter into this new life, you have to understand that there needs to be balance. We cannot sit here. We're not going to allow you. We are not going to allow you. You may have tried to shut us out, but we are here and we are going to help you. We are your sisters. We are your brothers. We are your cousins. We are your family, and family helps family. Even if we're not blood related, family helps family, and I'm going to help you. We are here to help you. We are helping you. Hand me the baby. Like, I'm hearing people tell someone this, like, hand me the baby. This baby could be a metaphor for anything. It could be paperwork. It could be picking up another task. It could be, let me wash the dishes. It could be whatever it may be. Someone is coming to help you so that you then can answer the call and do what you are called to do. Because if you continue to do everything and try to do everything, it's going to be too overwhelming. It's going to be chaotic. And then you're going to feel like you don't want to do it anymore. Spirit is saying right now with the Hangman, it's like, listen, The Hanged One, the burdock root. Burdock root is amazing for purging and banishing. It's a blood cleanser. It cleanses. So there's a lot of things that are being purged out of your life right now, and there's a lot of things that you are meant to purge. Your habits are being purged. Spirit is saying is that you are not designed to do this alone. You're not designed to. And I also feel like the heavens hear you, like the heavens have heard you. Like you've been calling out so loud and so much to even where the galaxy has heard you. The galaxy always hears you. We can hear you all the way across the ocean, all the way across the earth. We can hear you, and we heard you, because there's no such thing as time or space, right? There's no such thing as time or distance. Like there is no such thing. So when you called out, we all heard it. The cry or the prayer or the song was heard all across the galaxy, all across the universe. And now we are responding. You have to allow us in, though. Allow us in and we can help you. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Also, truth transcends illusion, and we have life is speeding up. We have focus. I do feel right now that Spirit is calling you to understand, to focus on what you can do, because life is happening. Life is moving. And there are so many exciting and amazing things that are happening in your life right now. There's something, Spirit is wanting you to be happy about something. They're wanting you to feel excited. Spirit is wanting you to be really excited. You may have been lost, or you may have not felt like you knew where you were going, or you may have been losing your way. But I'm seeing someone stop, like they're like in this unfamiliar like neighborhood, and there's this payphone, and that payphone is ringing, and they're like, wait, what? How is it that all of a sudden I walk past this phone, and then that phone is like ringing? And then first you hesitate, but then you answer it, and it's exactly what you need. And now what I'm seeing is that there's this bus pulling up, and a person's getting on the bus, and they feel relief. It's like, yes, we're here to help you. It may feel foreign to you, but the people that are around you are safe. They are safe to help you. That is what I'm picking up on this reading. Okay? You have focus, you have prosperity, you have Bee Spirit. I feel like there is a lot of work that's going to be done, but there is a team of people that are coming in to help. I'm telling you, it's going to be so sweet. It's going to lead to something amazing. Trust me. It's going to lead to something amazing. And I can't wait to see what that is. Let me know down in the comments what it is. Let me know down in the comments what you're needing help with. Call your soul tribe. Start setting intention for that. Set your intention in the comments. Maybe someone will come along and say, hey, I can do this, or hey, I can do that. It's this team of people coming together, this Bee Spirit, right? Right, the Bee Spirit. This is all about community. This is you understanding that truth transcends illusions. You believe you can do it yourself, babe. You cannot do everything by yourself. And it's okay that you can't. You're not meant to. You are not meant to. It's okay that you can't. You're not designed to. You have 2 arms, right? Majority of us, we have 2 arms and whatnot. We're very self-sufficient, and that's fine whether you have 2 arms or not. We're very self-sufficient, but that does not mean that you can carry this thing alone. No. If you could carry all of this alone, there would not be a multiplicity of singularities. There would be no need for a team. Spirit is saying, open yourself up to a team. Okay? That is what I'm feeling for you guys. I feel like there's so many sweet, amazing things coming along the way. This focus here, Wizard of the Woods, you have the wisdom within you. Like, you have it. And we know that you do. Your spiritual team knows that you do. You draw so much inspiration from the stars, from the above, from the heavens, from the Great Spirit, from the divine, from whatever it is that you believe in, right? But what I feel here is that you are going to understand that also everything that is right in front of you is not always real. I'm going to leave that there. Like, I don't feel like I need to go into that. I want you to focus on your gifts and your talents. The fact that you have wizard here, you are definitely making magic. This wizard here has the power, and it wields power, and it wields magic. But it also understands that all magic, all power, all wisdom stems from the same source. Focus on that. Let that be your light. Answer the call. You've got amazing things happening and coming along the way. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for spending time here with me today. If y'all need anything from me, please feel free to visit me online over at CassandraTurner.com. If you guys want to, you guys can also follow along with me over on Instagram at Magic of Eden. Thank you so much for spending time with me here today. I love you all, and I'll catch you in my next video. Alright, if you chose pile number 3 or card number 3, let's go ahead and do your reading. With this nature spirits, it makes me feel like it gives me like playful vibes. Like it makes me feel like someone's very playful. And it makes me feel like with nature spirits, there's so many answers, so many playful spirits in the trees, and it's bringing me to like I don't know why I'm hearing like fae folk or like the fae or like fairies. It makes sense that yes, it makes sense that because in the book, if I'm not mistaken, a while ago I read it and it did mention something about fairies. You may be connected to fairies, like you may be connected more so to I don't know why I'm hearing nymphs, like nymphs. Like I'm hearing like little people, nymphs, and fairies. Like I don't know why, but it's this really strong connection to magic and like magical people. I'm also hearing Maleficent. Has anyone ever seen the movie Maleficent? Have you ever seen it? Let me know what you think about the movie down in the comments. There's something about Maleficent, and there's something about its relationship to you. I don't know why it's bringing me to like forest, like like nature, like speaking through the trees in the forest. This is connecting me to earth and air. I don't know why it's connecting me to earth and air. Anyway, so it makes me feel like with this nature spirits, it feels very playful. It feels very majestic. It feels like there's so much to gain from this. Like I don't know why it feels good. It feels prosperous. It speaks to my heart. Avocados are coming through. Like green. Like it's like a lot of greenery. It's Gaia. It's like Earth Mother. Like you're connecting to the earth. Like the original color of you was green. Like your original color is green. I'm hearing the word emerald. Like the color emerald or jade. Forest green. Like your people are green. Like your people were once green. That's so interesting. Like myths and legends. That's so amazing. And like I'm seeing like sparkles and like glitter. What's up with these cards? Okay, let's turn them around. Okay. The Sunflower, the Magician. Stop it. That is amazing. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Adelita of Air. Oregano. Okay, so that is so amazing. Ooh, this is so amazing. Okay, 3 of Pentacles, Raspberry. Oh my god, stop it. I love that. I feel so happy and like prosperous, and I feel like you're gonna be seen for something. Oh, sorry about that. You're gonna be seen for something. Like it feels so good. What have you been asking? Okay, let's go. Power. Okay, dragon, power. You also have here expansion. Spirit guardian of summer. Y'all, I love it. You also have now is a lucky time. Stop it. You have Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. You guys, I'm freaking happy to see this. Like, oh my god. Okay. This is so amazing. I'm happy to see this. And the reason why I'm happy to see this is because what it feels like is that there's so much to be gained from this. There's something obviously that is manifesting, that is abundant, that allows you room to play. And it allows you to just simply be yourself. And there's so much magic and wonder in this reading. Like, I feel like you went from like one space where you felt like you may have felt depressed. You may have felt like you were in a space of lack or drought. And now you're in a space of lush, of green, of abundance, of moisture. Like, I don't know why, like someone's been like taking their vitamins and their health is getting better. Like they're no longer in a space of dis-ease or sickness. Their body's responding well. It's like everything is falling in perfect alignment for whoever these people are, or for whoever of you chose this pile. And I also feel like you're regaining your strength. Like, I feel someone regaining their strength. I'm hearing, like, green smoothies. I'm hearing, like, someone's been drinking, like, green juice, or they've been prioritizing their health. Like, someone once had, like, heart palpitations, and now they have, like, a regular heartbeat. And they're like, you know what? I have been waiting for this for so long. It's been years. And now I feel so good. Like, that's the vibe that I am picking up on this. And now it's like, now's a lucky time. I just heard the word gamble. If you were to play the lottery, you probably would win something. That is so interesting. I feel so good for this pile, and I say that, or for whoever chose this pile. Let me move this incense because it's getting in my eye and I'm not liking it very much. Okay, let's move that. And I also do feel here too, like there definitely is something that is growing and growing and growing. It's almost kind of giving me like Empress vibes, where like someone was like pregnant and like now they're about to birth something. Like that just feels so good. Let's see. I'm going to pull a few more cards here. Okay. That is so interesting. You have the star here. And let's see what else you have. Four of Pentacles is here. This card was wanting to kind of... I cannot believe this. You also have 10 of Water, which is the 10 of Cups. Absolutely. Someone is... Their dreams are coming true. Like all wishes fulfilled. This is basically the entryway or the doorway where everything you could have ever wanted, that everything you could have prayed for is coming, it's manifesting, and it's here. It is here, and you're expanding. You're going to also be seen. Like you're going to be seen, and people are going to come to you. Someone was doing a working, and someone was working behind the scenes, and now you're in a space where you're going to be seen. This is giving me, I'm working with celebrity vibes. This is giving me, I'm working, not that celebrities are better than anyone else, no, but you know what I mean. Like this is giving me, I'm working with some very important people. This is giving, I've been working my ass off for this, and now it's about to happen. Like now it's about to happen. And as I say that, why do we have the Sun card here? I'm not here to play with anybody right now. The Sun, St. John's wort. I'm loving this for you. Like you have the Sun card here, so I know that the reading is like a little... I'm gonna turn up the light really quickly here, that way y'all can see better. Let me turn the light on real quick, you guys. Give me a second. Let's see. Okay, that is some... I'm going to leave the lighting how it is. Okay. This is so amazing, y'all. Like, I'm loving it. So you have the Sun here, who is St. John's wort, and then you also have here 10 of Water. This is the 10 of Cups. Oh, it's overflowing, and it's red clover. I love this for y'all, and the reason why I do is because it's long awaited, and this feels so refreshing. It's like this vibrancy, and I'm sensing like something happening in like summertime for you. Like there's something about whatever intentions you set, they're going to start manifesting in summer. And I just heard the words like midsummer, like July-ish. Is someone a Cancer? I'm hearing like July 7th, July 5th, July 7th, July 8th, and like July 9th. It's somewhere like from like the beginning to like mid-July. Like that's what I'm feeling. Okay, so Spirit is saying from July 1st to like July 23rd. Like that's like the cutoff. Like I don't know why that is, but and then it's like when you get to like the 21st-ish, like that's when you enter into Leo season. But it's so funny because even like with that, it's like Cancer Leo. So like there's still some Cancer energy bleeding into that, and I feel like it feels so good though. It feels so good. I can't stop saying anything else, but it feels so good. Okay. Anyway, let me go back into channel mode. I feel like someone is like opening themselves up. They're like wearing less clothes, right? They're going to the beach. They're being seen. They got their melanins popping, you know. They got their sunscreen on. They got their hat on, you know. It's like they're just living the life. They're excited. And like Spirit is like, I want you to get excited because this is something that you've been praying for, that you've been wanting, and it's here. Like you don't have to second guess it. You don't have to feel like it's not going to happen, babe. It's going to happen. It's happening right now. And it's going to happen when you least expect it. At the same time, you can expect for something amazing to come through in July. Like there's something about the month of July. I don't know what it is or what's going on or who this is for, but mark my words, in July. In July. I am loving this. And the reason why, it's so interesting because Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time. I feel like this, I don't know why this is bringing me to the Passover. which makes sense that it would. But I feel like, in all honesty, y'all are about to get paid. Someone's getting paid. Someone's getting resources. Someone is feeling just vibrant. Like, you guys, I'm just going to keep repeating myself, and I don't want to repeat myself, but there definitely is some abundance happening. It's here. It's coming. I just heard Spirit say, like, a really huge payout. A really huge payout. Wow. Okay. What I see you working with right now, to be honest, you have the star here. You are so connected. This was written in the stars for you. It's written in your birth chart. Like, it's in your birth chart. Check your second house. Check your... I don't know why I want to say check your sixth. Check your 10th. Check your second. And... I just heard, just check your money houses. Like, check your money houses. Check your 8th house. But this is not giving me really 8th house vibes, though. It's really giving me, like, 10th and 2nd. Like, that's the vibe it's giving me. Check to see where your part of fortune is, too. And also look to your North Node. Because Star card does point to North Node energy, if you ask me. But anyway, so basically I do feel like there's something luscious happening. There's something coming. I do also feel like you've been saving money. You've been saving up for something. And the fact that you saved up for it, you have just enough now to start this new venture. Spirit is saying is that this is definitely the green light. There are spirits all around you helping you. And if you continue to keep this positivity going, if you keep just, I don't want to sound cliche or sound like a broken record or you know, like that. But if you just keep, not keep the hope, not just keep the faith, but just remain positive. Like, just be positive about it. Just be positive. Every time you hear an unfavorable thought or like this unfavorable feeling comes up, if it's not your intuition, go in with something positive. Go in with something high vibrational. Because the more that you keep doing that, the more you're reinforcing this positivity to come into your life. And what I mean by positivity, I mean something more favorable, okay? The sunflower here, the magician, there's some type of beauty. And it's so funny because we're talking about optimism. It's like no matter what, I know that this something is going to happen and it's going to be the best that it possibly can be. Mark my words, no matter what. I feel like with the sunflower here, it definitely is one of those things where we do keep the faith. But the fact that we do have here, it's on the magician card. It's like, I know and I trust that my magic works and that it is working. It has always worked because I'm always divinely led. That is why it works, and it will always work. It may not be what people are used to, but you know what? It's me, it's mine, and it works. And I love that because you are bringing something new. You are bringing something entirely different. You are the embodiment of Earth. You are the embodiment of all these amazing things. You are the plant whisperer. You are the star whisperer. You are the cat whisperer, the dog whisperer, whatever you want to call yourself. You are the one who knows because you are divinely led. And Spirit is saying is that it's written in your magic. It's written in your DNA. There is no denying this. It is inevitable. No matter what path you could have chosen, it will have always led you to this prosperity. And I want you to remember that. Some people, I'm going to be real with you. Some people are here and they may be here to, and I don't mean to sound insensitive, okay? I want y'all to hear me out. For some people, they end up suffering before they hit anything. And for some people, unfortunately, I don't like having to say this, but it's the truth, is that some people they suffer while they're here. They don't find that happiness, unfortunately. I really wish that they did. I mean, I obviously can't change that, but that's what the truth is. You are not one of those individuals that are here to only experience suffering. In fact, you may be someone who doesn't have to suffer at all. Right? And I feel like this is one of those things where I want to bring it back around to you. It's like, listen, no matter what you could have chosen, no matter what path you would have walked, it would have always led you to this divine moment. Always. Always. I feel like you can definitely work with Red Clover Blossom right now too, because Red Clover Blossom is amazing because it does help with luck, and it does help with prosperity. If you brew it in a tea, you put it in some mop water, and you mop your floors with it in your living room, you will allow that space to bring in prosperity, luck, money, whatever. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're calling in something. You're calling in, you're asking the questions. This is bringing me the spoken word. You may be a writer or a poet, or you may be a singer, a songwriter. You may be gifted in the arts. I feel like with a spoken word, you may be gifted in the arts. I love that for you so much. St. John's Wort, the sun. This is power, vitality. This is you really diving into that solar energy. The sun is shining on you right now. The sun is literally shining here. This is growth, abundance, you being a team player, you people coming to you for your gifts. This really is a lucky time for you. You're going to be at the right place at the right time, and it is always going to lead you to the right results. I promise you. The fact that you do have power here, you're stepping into a major role. I love that. You're expanding beyond what you're used to doing, and I love that for you. And it's freedom. It leads to freedom. You are free to be and do whatever you want. You are free to do and be whatever you want. And no one can say no, because guess what? Your power is your light, and your light is your power. I love that. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. I'm so glad that you have made it. Spirit, there's like a round of applause happening for you. We love you. Congratulations. I love that so much. Anyways, I love the fact that y'all came here to listen to this reading. Thank you for tuning in and for diving into this immersive tarot reading. If y'all need anything from me, please feel free to visit me online over at CassandraTurner.com. And if you would like, you guys can also follow along with me on Instagram over at Magic of Eden. By far, I have really enjoyed this reading. I've enjoyed giving you this reading, and thank you for tuning in. If there's nothing else, I'll catch you all in my next video. Okay, if y'all chose card number 4 or pile number 4, this is your reading. And for this reading here, we do have Great Mystery. This is interesting because with the Great Mystery, I'm going to move these out of the way. With Great Mystery, it does feel like you're entering into the unknown. With my intuition, I'm not picking up on anything negative. I'm not picking up on anything like bad or negative. That it's just what it is. It's the unknown. It's the Great Mystery. Not everything is going to be apparent to you immediately. But what I do feel is that you diving into this unknown is going to reveal so much to you. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like this sense of like silence. And if you hear anything, it's because my window is open, by the way. This is making me feel like I just heard the soul. Like it speaks directly to my soul. This is making me feel like this is you understanding that you have a really strong connection and power and like this strong connection to source. This strong connection to the divine, this strong connection to the ethers, this strong connection to the unknown. And I feel like it's one of those things where you don't question, you just trust it. Like you can't always explain what it is, but you know that you can feel within yourself that whatever this great mystery is, this great mystery is divine. It is the divine. It's the all, it's everything. And I feel like you have a really strong connection to it. I want to go ahead and just flip your cards over. Death. Oh my goodness. You have the death card here. That's so interesting. You have the moon. Wow. I am not surprised to see that. You also have Adelita of water. I'm going to allow the picture to speak to me. You have sanctuary here. You have renewal. You have retreats. You have cat spirit and claim your independence and time to let go. Okay, spirit has spoken very clearly and spirit has spoken very loudly. This death-like period that you're feeling, that you may feel like you're going through right now, is it's been long underway. It's one of these things where it's like you just have to trust that this is all helping to like you're being transformed right now. You're entering into a new life. You're in the great beyond. Like you're in this like unfamiliar territory, but then at the same time it is familiar. Like it's not familiar to your eyes, but it's familiar to your spirit. It's familiar to the soul. And this is making me feel like it's one of those journeys where it's pure intuition. It is pure intuition, and your heart is open. Spirit is saying, is like, I want you to keep your heart open. You are protected along this journey. There's someone here who is needing, I just heard like the word baptism, but there's like this entryway. It's like they're also standing like in the threshold. They're like in the liminal space between, should I stay or should I go? What am I doing? I'm hearing that it's like the afterlife. Like someone in the afterlife is guiding you throughout this journey. And one of the things that I feel about marigolds is, from what I understand and for what I feel, is that it's the light. It's the flower that lights the way for the spiritual realm to see and to be guided to this realm. And I don't know why, but that's what I get from marigolds. And this also, what I feel too, is that it's a flower that honors those who have passed on. It honors death. But in a symbolic way, to me, marigolds are the flowers that represent that there is so much beauty in this beyond. There's so much beauty in this death-like period, because death is not the final answer. It's not the final answer. In fact, there's so much beauty in it. There's so much wisdom in it, because where there has been death, there was a life that came before. And there's so much wisdom in that life that is being granted, that is being given. It is an offering. What I'm hearing is like an offering. And I do feel like there is a really strong connection to someone. It's their moon. It's the moon. It's your moon sign. It's whatever your moon is. You're so intuitive. And your ancestors are speaking to you. You may hear things and see things that other people can't explain, but that's what makes you a seer. Like, you are a seer, and you can see into the great beyond. And that is why spirits come to you. That is why ancestors come to you, because they can't go to anyone else, not in the way that they can come to you. And I feel like right now you're in a space where they're telling you right now that we are initiating you and we are carrying you into this new life that you're living. The fact that you have renewal here and you have death, you are leaving this old life behind. There is no going back. There is no going back. We have seen the purity of your heart, and we are helping you. We are providing you a sanctuary. You do feel the need to go into this space of retreat, but it's because you need to cry. You need to purge. You need to burn. You need to yell. You need to let it all out. Because it is time to let go. It is no going back. Once you step into this, there is no going back. And so you have to ask the question, are you ready? And if you feel that you're not, Spirit says otherwise. You are ready. You've been ready for this for a long time now. You have trained for this, and since childhood. This is not an ordinary reading. This is where it goes beyond the mundane. This is not a mundane reading. This is one of those readings that says, you know what? It's because you are who you are that we chose you to carry the legacy of this family, to carry the legacy of your ancestors, but you are bringing it into a different, with a different flavor. You are putting your touch to it. And we honor that. We honor your path. The path is here, but then we also honor your footsteps, because we've already lived. We were already here. But now you are speaking with a different voice, with a different tongue. Even though that tongue is rooted in the soil of your ancestors, you are here delivering the message that we cannot deliver. You are here to do the things that we cannot do. And we need you that you need us. But you have to allow yourself to move into this space. It is not to be feared. You are not to be feared. We are not to be feared. We are here to help you, and we love you, and we are in the great mystery, for we have seen the divine, and we have seen the great spirit, and we have also seen you. We need you to let go. You are holding on too tightly to things that are going to change anyway. And the more that you cling to this, the more destructive it's going to feel. Let it go. Let it go. You can cry. You can weep. It's so interesting because I'm hearing the words, Jesus wept. That is so powerful. The mightiest ones weep, and it's okay that you do. Stoicism is one thing, But don't allow that to keep you away from weeping. Feel. You can feel. And we feel you, and we know that you feel us. And we love you, and we are here. We have been surrounding you this whole time. We surround you. We see you in the flower field. We are in the bunnies. There's something about a bunny. Like, I'm seeing like a bunny rabbit. Like, there's something about a bunny rabbit and like a rabbit foot. Like, there's a rabbit foot and there's like a bunny rabbit. Like, there's something about a rabbit with someone's family. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm hearing the name Charleston. Anyway, this feels like one of those things where it's time to let go, because you're going into another life. It's not going to be the same. Don't expect it to be. Nothing will ever be the same. This is an awakening that's happening. And you are the one that is being given a sanctuary. But then you are also going to create the sanctuary. You are creating a sanctuary for people who are like you, who need help, who don't understand themselves, who don't understand their gifts, their talents, their power. You are the voice for those people. Get ready. This is a change that you've been needing. This is a change that you have been wanting. This life that you're exiting now, you can never return to it. And if you try to return, it will be an abomination to your spirit. Your spirit will reject it. And with good reason. You're going to need a cleansing. I feel like Spirit is saying, I need you to take a spiritual bath. You need a spiritual bath. I'm seeing a spiritual bath that really is not just... It's one of the first spiritual bath Spirit is saying to take is like the spiritual bath that is very murky and it looks very mucky. You need to be rubbing those herbs into your skin like you would lotion. And while I'm hearing like the rite of passage, you're entering into another, this is the gateway. Like, this death card is the gateway. This is like the ultimate, like, you're going through a transformative time, but death in this instance is the doorway that is leading to another life. Death is not the end. Death is the entry. Death is the doorway. You're opening up doors that no one could ever open. But it takes you. You specifically at this time right now. Yes, you. And you can take this as symbolic. You can take it as, literal if you wish to. Or I would suggest that you take it as far as like in your, whatever's going on in your life. I would suggest that you take it as this is a new life. Whether it be a new job, whether it be a new relationship or whatever. But this feels like purpose. This feels beyond the mundane. It doesn't just feel like a relationship. It doesn't just feel like a job or an occupation. No, this is beyond that. This is deeper. And with that, that's my time. Because I can see that my battery's going dead, but I feel like that is... Spirit is like, that is enough, my child. They have heard enough. They have heard enough. Okay. Well, having said that, I set the intention that this space that you're in right now, that you feel safe, you are safe. And that when you go into retreat, you can also allow the spirits to speak to you even more clearly. And when you are in this space of retreat, you can allow yourself to go through this renewal period. It may seem dark. It may seem like things don't make sense right now. You may feel at a standstill, but the reason why is because you are venturing off into this next phase of your life. I love you guys so much. Thank you for spending time with me here today. I hope that everything makes sense. If y'all need anything from me, please feel free to visit me online over at CassandraTurner.com. And if you wish to, you guys can also follow along with me on Instagram over at Magic of Eden. Subscribe to this YouTube channel because I'm going to be giving you guys a lot more videos and a lot more content. Thank you. I love you, and I will catch you in my next video.